Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm creating another entry for the current Lawn Fawnatics challenge, which is a card sketch. So what you can see here is my card panel, which is just an A2 size of Neenah, and I have stripped some papers from Concord and 9th, as well as one pattern paper from Lawn Fawn from the Let It Shine paper pack, which I truly adore. So I'm going to add my pattern papers on the left and the right of this panel, and then I will trim off the excess with my paper trimmer. And the colors that you can see here, these strips of paper, are from Concord and 9th. The colors that you see are Poppy, Marmalade, Buttercup, Parsley and Evergreen. And then the gold strip is from Tonic, Metal Sheets Empire Gold. Later on I also thought that I could have used the gold paper from Lawn Fawn, but while I was crafting and deciding what I wanted to make, I didn't think about the fact that I had the gold already. I forgot my purchase. So here I was first thinking about measuring where the middle was, because I have 6 strips, so I could easily add it. But then I decided that I wanted to lift it a bit. So I took a leftover piece of Neenah and I just decided to add these strips right against each other, and then having a panel with these strips of paper to lift off my card panel. So here I thought that I could use the permanent print adhesive roller. I must admit the metal sheets from Tonic are gorgeous but really delicate, and they show a lot of things. So if you bulk it, there will be a crease in the paper, unfortunately. But here in this case I used my permanent print adhesive roller, and it sort of left the print of the adhesive on the back of my metal sheet. So I decided to take it off, rub off the adhesive as well as on my piece of Neenah, and just adhere it with some liquid glue to avoid having the dimension of my permanent print adhesive roller on the back. So now I'm trimming off the extra white space that I have, and then I can use my Big Mama foam tape roll from Simon Says Stamp to adhere this strip onto my card panel. So now I am continuing with my little scene for this card. So first of all, I have die-cut this stitched scalloped circle frames twice, once out of Neenah and once out of the Midnight colored cardstock from Concord and Ninth. And now I am stamping out my two little reindeers using the crunchy leaf from Lawn Fawn onto Neenah. So I'm going to do some Copic coloring, and therefore I'm using exactly the same colors on these two reindeers, which is truly soft and light. Also with the crunchy leaf that I used, it's also really handy. This way it has a really soft look to it, but still you can see the lines and it's easy to color in with your Copic markers. I cut them out using the matching dies, and now I'm on to the assembly of my scene. So first of all, I want these two reindeers to be inside this circle frame. And I'm going to add some stars as well. These I'm going to die cut from the same gold metal sheet, Empire Gold from Tonic, just to match with the background. And then I decided that I wanted to lift up my frame a bit, so I just adhered my Neenah onto my Midnight, and this way I have doubled up my frame and it will stand out a bit more from the back of this circle. Next up, I'm going to take some post-it tape and I'm going to make sure that this circle is inside the frame, and then I can adhere it all at once later on. But before that, I am going to add my reindeers using some thin foam squares. And I'm also going to add some black glaze pen onto the eyes to make them stand out a bit more. So for these stars I fiddled a bit with placement, but I decided that I wanted to not overload this scene with stars, just a few. So I scattered them, I placed them in different areas and then I adhered them with some liquid glue. So now onto the sentiment. I didn't want to use any black because so far I only have the black glaze pen onto my card. So I decided to take another piece of that Midnight and just trimmed a wider strip to fit my sentiment on there, which is also from the same stamp set as the reindeer. And I'm going to white heat emboss it. With all the elements ready, I am now going to assemble my card. And first of all, I'm going to add my scene, and then I will play with my sentiments. Personally, the hardest part about this card was getting that sentiment on there, because I just didn't find any way to add it perfectly on top of the scene. Then it was just covering too much, and then underneath it was covering the frame that I really liked, so I decided at the end to add it a bit lower than my scene. And then to finish off the sentiment, I'm going to add one of those stars at the end of it, and then that's done. So I really hope that you enjoyed this card making process and of course the end result. If you did, you can always give this one a thumbs up. I would truly appreciate that. So this was my second entry for this Lawn Fawnatics challenge, and I really enjoyed the idea of the sketch. So I'm hoping that more sketch challenges will come. But that was it for now. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you back soon. Bye!